I was driving down an old country road. You won't believe what happened. I was driving down an old country road, the kind that seemed to go on forever with nothing but trees lining the sides. The evening had turned colder, and fog had begun to roll in, thick and heavy. The headlights barely cut through the mist. It felt like the world was shrinking around me. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a man sprinted into the middle of the road. My heart leapt into my throat as I slammed on the brakes, the tires screeching in protest. I barely managed to stop in time, the car coming to a halt just inches from the stranger. For a moment, we both stood there, staring at each other through the windshield. He looked disheveled. His clothes were torn, his face smeared with dirt. His eyes were wide, almost wild, as if he had been running for miles. But what really sent a chill down my spine was his expression. Pure, unrelenting fear. I rolled down the window, my voice unsteady. "Are you all right? What's going on?" He didn't speak right away. Instead, he glanced over his shoulder, his body trembling as he took a step closer to my car. "Please," he said, his voice barely a whisper. "You have to help me. They're coming." "Who's coming?" I asked, feeling uneasy. "What are you talking about?" He pressed his hand against the side of my car, his fingers trembling as he leaned in closer. "They're not human. They don't look human. You don't know what they're capable of." His words hit me like a punch to the stomach, and I instinctively glanced around, half expecting something to emerge from the fog. But all I saw were trees and the faint outlines of distant fields. Still, the air felt heavier, as if something was watching. "Listen, I don't know what you mean, but you need to get away from the road," I said.